What's going on, good people? Have you purchased the brand new Ricochet t-shirt yet? Have you? Go do it right now. Go pause the video right now. Go buy it right now because it's cool and it's awesome. I haven't personally purchased it yet, but like, it's coming.
Bruh.
I'm gonna make that purchase.
Bruh.
But welcome back to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is always an instant classic. I feel like we haven't done that consistently in like weeks, but we're really good at doing this. We're really good at hosting shows. We're awesome. But
I am. Casey kind of sucks. I'll be honest.
I mean, you kind of trash.
Casey, like, if there was a scale from garbage to trash, Casey would be like all on it.
You know what? I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, he's right. I mean, I can't fight that he's right because he's right. But like, I'm good trash. Like, I'm entertaining trash, and I got the cool setup. I got the cool set, So I mean,
but I got the bar.
You barely got the bar. We can't even see it. But anyway,
we are the bar.
Anyway, we're back for. I'm still kind of dying a little bit,
bruh. Tell it to go away.
I've tried. I've said, "Hey, cough, go away," and it's like, "Nah, bruh. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here for a while." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, fine." But anyway, we are back for our NXT review. NXT. See right there. It's the NXT title. See it right there. Anyway, back for the NXT review for
For what? for what though? For what?
That one.
For what?
I think I just lost all my.
I told you on a scale between garbage and trash. Somewhere that's where Casey's notes went. Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
Luckily, it was recently deleted. I'm good. We good. We're fine. Sometimes we either have audio issues or other technical issues, but luckily, it's right here in the recently deleted. Accidentally deleted it, but my iPhone was like, "I got you, bruh. And I got it." Anyway, NXT for 4/18/18. Pretty good show. I thought it was a lot better than last week's. I think in general we didn't really care for last week's, but then again, it was a post takeover or show, so generally those aren't as good. But any overall thoughts on this week's episode?
I thought it was good. There weren't a lot of matches this week, but at the same time, like the matches that we had were pretty good. Well, one of them at least was good, and then that was blood. We got blood for once in our lives. I thought the man's beard had gotten discolored. Trying to figure out what he did to it. I was wrong, but other than that, like, I thought it was good though. I thought it was a pretty good show for the most part. Continuing to build on some things that we need to continue to build on. So,
but I feel like they weird feedback. I feel like they ended a bunch of like feuds that I felt like didn't go long enough. Like, it felt like they ended the Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan feud, which I don't think should have ended. It felt like they ended the Zelina Vega Candice LeRae feud, which I felt like shouldn't have been ended yet. It feels like they have good feuds, they just don't push them long enough. at least for me.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, they have plenty of time too, like with the way the takeovers are set up, kind of in more of a periodic basis as opposed to every single month. They have more time to. So, like, I don't know. I agree. Like you said, I think it did feel weird that we're ending especially the Killian Day and Lars Sullivan thing, because they can definitely keep that going. But I think it's weird because you got Sandy that's going up to the main roster, and obviously Andrade going up to the main roster. So I don't know if it's just difficult for them to balance that, or what, and that may be why they ended it, which kind of sucks. But
yeah. But we did get a opening Johnny and Candice segment, which I did like. I don't know if you got this, but at least in this segment, Candice kind of reminded me of back in like the older WWE video games where you could like put like backstage segments and in-ring segments in your like create a show, and you would have like a tag team or a superstar with a manager, and like your tag team partner or your manager would be just in the background as you're doing your promo, just kind of shaking their head or like clapping randomly, just silently. It just reminded me of that, 'cause she's just in the background, and I'm like, so she ain't get to say nothing, but she did. She got some mic time. But I was definitely excited that we were finally going to, and this confused me because they said both Candice LeRae and Zelina Vega would have their NXT debuts tonight, and I was like, Candice has had matches on NXT. Oh, bruh. But y'all don't pay attention. Oh, I get it. They was talking about Candice wrestling. Okay, that's a completely different person. No, not the same. Not the same. Thoughts on the opening segment?
I thought it was good. I liked it for whatever reason, and maybe it was just a weird like way I was watching the show or something. But like this opening segment felt a lot like the last one, like the one at the end. Like I felt like I was watching the same thing. Maybe it was because Johnny still had his shirt on or whatever. I don't know what it was, but for whatever reason, I looked up and I was like, didn't I just watch this segment at the end of the main event? I was like, didn't I just what? But I hadn't. I thought it was pretty good though. I liked that he hit all the different points that he needed to hit, and then obviously setting up for the debut of Candice LeRae and debut of Zelina Vega, which I was excited for because I think that was a match that we've all been looking forward to. But it's kind of weird if they're going to stop it after one match, because rarely ever do you see a feud just stop after one match.
Yeah. But I don't know. Hopefully they keep it going. And I'm gonna talk about something next that DJ's gonna have no thoughts on, because he likes to watch wrestling on mute and does not pay attention to promos. And then when he does the NXT or the TNA review, and he asks me about promos, he gets mad at me, and he's the one who. Anyway, I loved the Killian Dane promo that he did. The whole Sanity setup that they have. Sanity has kind of their signature way of doing promos and like camera angles and things like that. And I just thought the promo was really good. I think, I don't think you really necessarily think of him as a good talker or a good promo guy, but I thought this one was really good. I thought it was much better than Lars Sullivan's later in the show. But DJ, thoughts on the promo you didn't listen to?
Yeah, you're right. But I enjoy this promo though. Like you said, I also love the way they shoot the Sanity promos. I don't know if I like that everybody gets their theme music in the background of their promos now. Like I don't know if I like how I feel about that. Because I was talking about this with the Undisputed Era promo. I was like so like they just gonna play music behind everybody's stuff. Like I thought like how they do that though. Like I thought like when you come to the ring they play it, but like you just walk in a room and your theme music play. Like I need it to happen like now. Like that's what's gonna get me up in the morning. I'm gonna get up, my theme music gonna play. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm ready for the day. But I mean, I liked it though. Like I love his facial expressions and like all the camera shots and whatnot. I was excited for this. Yeah, Lars. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he a big fella. He just good with the talking. Anyway, we got the NXT in-ring Full Sail debut of Ricochet versus Fabian Eichner. Yeah. So
that poor man. That poor man.
I actually put a poll out on Facebook because officially Aleister Black and Ricochet have the two coolest entrances in NXT. So I put a vote to see who has the better one. But I did think this was a pretty.
What about the Street Profits? What about the Street Profits?
They just do random stuff that's cool. Like they interview themselves, but it ain't themselves. They got cool music though. I like their music. You know, I got it on a playlist for when I go to the gym. You know, Ranger Swag. Anyway. Anyway, back to the match though. Back to the DJ is intently watching something right now. DJ all day watching intently watching.
I'm rewatching that Ricochet entrance because I saw I like the like the beginning of it. That was pretty cool. I like that.
But I thought this match was actually pretty good. I like that they didn't completely job Fabian Eichner. I do think it could have been a better match in general. Because I think obviously Ricochet is one of the best wrestlers in the world right now. And you know, we saw in the Cruiserweight Classic that Fabian Eichner is really good too. So if they had booked this match a little bit better, I think it could have been a really good match. But like I said, it was still a good match. It wasn't like a match that is coming up that we'll talk about that. But thoughts on Ricochet versus Fabian Eichner?
I liked it. About Ricochet's entrance, I think the beginning of it's really cool, but like the rest of it, he don't do nothing but walk down to the ring. Like I mean
that's.
And I guess that's every entrance ever to a certain degree, but there's no allure to his entrance when he walks down to the ring, like with Aleister Black. Aleister Black's is better. Just to end this debate now, Aleister Black's is way better because there's an allure about him when he walks to the ring, like from the camera angles, from the smoke, from his random side entrance when he decides to just come from the side of the friggin' arena. Yeah. Aleister Black wins. About this match though, as I kick my computer around, I like Fabian Eichner, and I feel like he could be a guy that they could really use because he's like a hybrid big guy. Because the man's too big to be doing some of the stuff he be doing. But still though, like they ain't doing nothing with him at all. Like why though? But why though? Like why they ain't doing nothing with the man? Like they could be doing so many things with this man. Did Ricochet get no tattoo? Right here. The words. Not the Samoan looking tattoo. The words.
He's always had that.
I've never seen that. Like when I saw him in this match, that was the first time I'd seen that tattoo, and I was like, "They trick me."
You never seen the Be Fearless tattoo he has?
No, I've never seen that before. That's weird. Anyway, did he just get it within the last year? Because I ain't watched him over in a while.
Okay, for a while.
Did he have it when he was in Lucha Underground?
He did actually.
Anyway, but yeah, like I felt like this match could have been better than what it was. Not that it was bad. It just, I think with a little extra time, a little more of a build on the other end with Fabian Eichner, this could be a really good match. But they don't care about Fabian Eichner. That poor man, that poor fella. I mean, they out here trying to push Kona Reeves more than they pushing Fabian Eichner. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. But anyway, I like Fabian Eichner a lot though. Like I hope they push him. I wish they would push him because because he was in the Cruiserweight Classic.
I love how we see Fabian Eichner more than we see Conor Reeves, but they pushing Conor Reeves.
True.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out where that head came from, though. Not Fabian Eichner, obviously.
But also, I did like Ricochet's post-match interview where he kind of talked about, past NXT superstars like Bayley, Seth Rollins, and but he says now it's his time to make his his name known, even though like everybody know Ricochet though. Like you ain't need to make yourself know, like everybody know.
I was like, why they put this in this promo? like everybody know who Ricochet is. Stop it. Stop it.
Like everybody know Ricochet. I'm just
That's
saying.
like Adam Cole coming out and being like, I gotta make my name known, dang it. They said Adam Cole when you came out. Like they was chanting Ricochet.
Like before you debuted, they was chanting Ricochet. But anyway, got a recap of War Machine's sort of pre-debut at TakeOver Orlando, or not Orlando, New Orleans. I don't know why I said Orlando. Probably because they in Orlando with the, I don't know. But I will not say War Raiders. I won't do it. I know I say it a lot that I won't say, names of guys that WWE changes. This one I am putting my foot down. I will not say War Raiders. That is the stupidest name ever. Even in their entrance for their match when they were announced, like it's just no. What was wrong with War Machine? Why couldn't you just? I mean, even the fans are still chanting War Machine. Like, bruh, come on, WWE. You keep rigging.
Mara was like War Raiders.
Was it Kayla that was doing announcing this week? I think it was Kayla.
I think so.
It just sounded wrong when she said it. She was like, War Raiders. And I'm like, no, don't say. Whoever thought of that name should be fired immediately. But then we got a really good EC3 promo. I like it. They tried to say that EC3 stands for something, and I was like, it stands for Ethan Carter III. Like
y'all had Dixie Carter on a doggone WWE Network special. Y'all can say Carter. It's okay.
you can use that. It's a storyline. Like, bro, you can use that as the gimmick. Ethan Carter III. You don't got to make something up stupid like it stands for excellence and being at 1%. I don't even remember what they said. But I did like the promo. DJ.
Yeah, I like the little recap of War
also.
What?
Thoughts on the War Machine recap also? I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was saying I like the recap of the War the War people thingy. I like that. War Raiders, I still don't like it. can't do it. And then the EC3 promo was good. I like the kind of showing a little bit of some of the highlights that he's had while being in NXT, but also letting him kind of spew off on the mic as he's really good at. So I like it. I don't know, man. I haven't seen him be really good face, like a really good face yet. So that's why, and I haven't seen that from Eli Drake either. I'm going into our best promo guy, and I'm trying to because Rabbit's always like EC3 is the platinum and whatever the other words he say, A1 and steak sauce and whatever he say. But we ain't seen neither one of them be faces yet and cut good promos yet. So I don't know yet. Let me see that first. Laws, why are you looking at me like that? Law's a funny looking dude. Like I don't like it. He looked funny to me. I can't. Anyway, but I like the EC3 thing. I thought it was good.
Speaking of Lars,
now hold up. Now Lars deserves a little bit more for his entrance. His entrance is pretty cool.
He just gets in the way of the light. That's it.
That looks cool though, dang it. Now silhouette, what does Percy say? Percy say a lot of stupid things. But like Percy be like the silhouette of the gorilla silverback or something. He be saying some words that I'd be like, what? Why you say that?
I mean, even I could stand in front of a light bulb, like.
But you ain't gonna look like Lars does though. Lars a big fella. You tiny. Shut up.
And I'm not that hairy either. Like, that's kind of nasty. Like, oh, that's wrong. Like, no man should be that hairy. I'm sorry. Like, I get that there's some ladies that like that, but like, ew. Like, ew. Ew. Yeah.
You're just hating because you can't grow hair like that. That's all it is. The man out here hating. He hating on the man. He hating on Lars. Lars, bro, you about to become my dude. Not your chin, fool. Everybody can grow hair on the chin. Well, not everybody, but most people. He in the top 1%. He got the chesticus hair. Man, he got all of it. He got the back hair. He got the arm, leg. He got all kinds of hairs.
Yeah, except on his head.
That's where it all went. It went elsewhere.
Anyway, we got War Machine versus basically Deuce and Domino. Like, immediately when I saw them, I was like, yeah, that's Deuce and Domino. Like, that's like the mini version of Deuce and Domino. Also, rip Deuce and Domino, because they was killed. Like, I don't think they got any offense in. Like, the only offense they got in was hitting the mat. Like, bruh. Like, rip. DJ?
Rip. No, but, yeah. I was like, did they bring Deuce and Domino back though? Like, cause it looked like it. Poor Deuce and Domino though. Yeah, this match though. That freaking the double knees to start the match, bruh. I think the guy was dead. Like, I think like he was dead, and it was like, man, you know what? And I don't know what the man was doing on the cell when Hanson did the cartwheel. He was like, where'd he go? I'm like, that's a big man, bro. Like you know where he is. Like, you ain't gonna miss him. Like, he was just so like confused. I'm like, what are you doing? You see him? He's right there. Right. Anyway, but I liked it though. I'm excited for War Raiders. I am. I'm excited because I like them a lot. They're kind of a hybrid tag team too. Well, what?
Personally, I would pay to be able to go backstage when this like enhancement talent comes in, like the local guys, and they're told who they're gonna face for that night. Like, I would love to have seen these guys when they found out they was facing War Machine. Like, that would have been the greatest thing ever.
It was probably like War Raiders.
We Deuce and Domino. People know us, kind of. But then we got a backstage segment with Shayna Baszler. Her title run is officially my favorite for multiple reasons. One, because she's a badass, and secondly, because she brought us into the women's locker room.
She did what the XFL couldn't do, Casey. She did what the XFL couldn't do.
Exactly, they did it. But yeah, it was good. I liked it. DJ?
Yeah, I agree. It was good. I was like, wait, is that Dakota Kai? What happened to her hair though? Like, cause I'm just not used to seeing her hair like natural like that. Semi-natural. There was still a little braid in there somewhere. I saw it. But I like this though. I love Shayna like interrupting stuff and kind of doing her own thing. I thought that was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know where she found the camera guy at though. I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, where she like was he just there? Like why was he standing outside of the room anyway? Like I need to know. Like and the cameras just follow these people around like all the time. Like, I need to know. Like this was earlier this week. So how did she get the cameraman in there though? So
see, what I know is like,
and also, who is these ladies? Like Like who is any of these people? Like, I mean, I'm for real though. Like, I don't know any of them. None of them. Ain't never seen them. Like, and what's the card mean?
I think the only two that I even vaguely recognize was Dakota Kai and Tenara Conti. Like the other ones,
and Aaliyah was in there. Aaliyah was in there.
Okay, yeah, good girl.
You know, I know it's her from a mile away. You know, my boo.
I mean, I did like the card. You know, I mean, she is the Queen of Spades, so she need the card there.
There we go. That's Queen. I like that.
And I like that she put down Ember Moon's name. I like it. So they can't do nothing but just like tape. Like this is WWE. You can't get like an official name on your locker.
I mean, and yet they always in Full Sail. So
like, it's not like they going nowhere. Like you could put like bruh. Like I don't know. That was, but yeah, I like the segment. WWE, what you doing with Kona Reeves? I need to know what you doing with this man. I didn't even know it was Kona Reeves until they told me that was Kona Reeves, and I was like, bruh. DJ, say words about this because I don't even know what to say. I don't.
The Punjabi Playboy, like what are we getting out of this? Like, is he John Morrison? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I need to know. And where does man get all his hair from that quickly? He was just on TV like 2 weeks ago, and the man ain't have no hair. Like, what? I don't know what they doing with it, but like, I mean, at least he got a character now, and maybe he won't be just a jobber. Maybe the 2 weeks is so he can grow his hair out enough. That was a wig. that was a wig. But I mean, I'm excited though, because I mean, anytime anybody actually has a character, that means they might actually get a push for once. So that's good. I mean, well, no way, Jose.
I mean, he's on the doing stuff now. Anyway, we got a WWE.com exclusive interview with Pete Dunne. They asked him his thoughts on basically being stabbed in the back by Roderick Strong. He says he'll be back in a few weeks, and you'll see his thoughts when he rips Roderick Strong's head off. And I was like, why a couple weeks though? Like, where you going though? Like, why can't you come back in like next week? Like, why we gotta? How many weeks is a couple weeks?
Like ain't the steam gonna blow up out of you?
Like, I mean, is this like 2 weeks? Is this 3 weeks? Like, I need to know. I need to understand. Thoughts on this segment? Also, there's Percy said, and I was like, bruh. But we'll get.
Yeah, I like this. I thought it was good. I'm excited to see what he does. But didn't he give us his thoughts? He says no, rip his head off. Like, ain't that like his thoughts right there? Like, ain't that enough? Come on. Well, like he told me, he straight up let me know, like, you gonna rip the head off. That, I mean, you gonna whoop that head, boy. You know, like that's what he gonna do.
And then after, Percy was like, well, it looks like Pete Dunne has some unfinished business with Roderick Strong. And I'm like, duh. Really? I had no idea. Really? Like, I try not to hate on commentary, but then they say stupid stuff like that. I can't. Also, I figured out this week that, like, I love Morrow. I do. There are things that he says sometimes that you're like, wait, what? What?
Yep.
Random stupid comments that commentary said tonight.
I agree on both of those points. Yeah, he said something else dumb that I didn't comment on, that I didn't write down, and I should have. But like I was like, what? Like, why you? Oh.
Anyway, we got the no disqualification match: Lars Sullivan versus Killian Dane. I thought this was a good match. We did get some blood, which was cool. I think, when you get blood like this, it's okay. When you get blood just for the sake of blood, it's not anymore. Like, bruh. But I like this match. The only thing is, and this goes back to us talking earlier about NXT not building feuds long enough. I think this specific no disqualification match could have been built up to a lot more, up to like the next takeover, and have it like be a big blow off where it's a really where the feud is built up to its boiling point at takeover, where they have this no disqualification match. I mean, and like for the first like half of this match, they did nothing that would even come close to a no disqualification. I was like, there might have been a point where they could have been counted out, but like it took a while, it felt like, for them to even get any sort of weapons. Then when they finally did, it was cool. They got chairs and a table. That was all y'all could get, was a couple chairs and a table. Y'all acting like this is such a feud that y'all want to kill each other, and you get chairs and a table, bruh. Like, get a candlestick or something. Come on now. Definitely a good match. I don't think this should be the end of the feud. I think it should go on longer. I don't know. I'm just a fan, I just know what I enjoy in wrestling, and I basically pay their salary. Just saying, just saying, I should have input, but no, I'm just a fan. It's fine. I'm just a fan. Why would you listen to your fans? Why? Anyway, DJ.
Yeah. I enjoyed this. I thought it was good. I was pretty impressed by Lars. And obviously I'm not the biggest Lars fan just because I haven't seen a lot of him. Not that I don't like him. He looks kind of funny. But I thought they worked well together in this match, especially with these two guys being the size that they are. Like you said, I definitely agree with the whole fact that there wasn't really a lot to get you disqualified early in this match. But I think, like you said, once they kind of revved up a little bit, it was cool. The blood was a good touch. I didn't know it was blood at first because I was like, blood? What's that? What's that on his face though? Like what's that? What do you got right now? What's the like I was like, what happened? So I was like, hey, why does his oh, hey, like it took me a little bit to notice that it was blood, but I was excited for it though, because obviously it's something we don't get all the time. At first I was kind of surprised that Lars won, but at the same time, since Killian Dane and Sandy are going to the main roster on SmackDown Live, it's kind of, other than that, like I thought. I think I kind of froze up for a second, but I was saying it's not as surprising anymore because obviously Sandy's going to SmackDown Live. But I'm excited though. I'm excited to see what they do with Lars because I think I can like Lars. I just think we haven't seen enough of Lars doing actual things.
Yeah. Another thing that I noticed with commentary this week specifically, because Nigel wasn't there because apparently he had a kid and that I didn't know about until they said it. And I was like, I didn't even know he had a significant other that was pregnant. And why did Mauro specifically say significant other? Like, you couldn't say wife or fiance or girlfriend. Like, you have to say
baby mama.
But anyway, one of the things that I thought was weird about specifically commentary this night was there was a lot of like awkward pauses and awkward silence moments where like Nigel would normally butt in and say something, but since he wasn't there, like there was just silence until like Percy or Morrow would say something, and I was like, "This is weird." Now I know people. But moving on, we got a video package building up, building up Zelina Vega versus Candice LeRae. It was good. It was pretty much the same video package we had been seeing for Johnny and Andrade, but they added more of Candice and Lena in there. But I thought it was good. DJ?
Yeah, it was a good recap of the feud because it's been kind of going on for a while. I think they've done a pretty good job with this one. I hope they don't end it, but I think they will. But like, I think they did a good job with this one though because it kind of is taking time to get to this match. So I was excited for the upcoming match.
Yeah. Then we had a sort of random backstage segment with Undisputed Era, but I liked it. Also, I'm definitely excited that Oni Lorcan is getting a title shot for the North American title that he gonna lose. That poor man.
He ain't from North America either.
He's from Boston.
Is he? I thought he was UKian. UKian. I thought he was UKian. No, maybe it's because he teams with Danny Burch, and I was like, they know each other, so they got to be from the same place. That's how it works. I mean, that's how it is with us. Like, we know each other, we got to be from the same place.
I mean, we're from the same country, so like we go for them North American tag team titles.
North American, yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. You know, he's from Boston, which is in the United States. DJ, I just asked Miley; she knows exactly what. I'm excited, even though, like I said, I know he's not going to win the title. That poor man, like, can you make like a championship for him? Like the come on now, come on. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Any thoughts on that match coming up?
Yeah. As far as the segment is concerned, I liked it. I don't know what this segment was doing besides a little fortune pose it did at the end. Other than that, like I mean, it was a good photo op. But other than that, I was like, okay, this is cool, I guess. Yeah, I'm excited to see Oni Lorcan go after the title because he don't really do much of nothing. Because I mean, they put Danny Burch and him together, and they didn't even do anything with that. Then they put them in a feud. Well, this is before they put them in a feud. They didn't really do anything with that. And now they go let him go after the North American Championship for whatever reason, and they won't do anything with that. So yeah, it should be a good match though. I mean, on the bright side, I guess. It should be good.
It will. Finally, we got the main event of the evening: Candice LeRae versus Zelina Vega. I mean, it was a decent match.
It was short. It was really short. I was like, all this build up for that.
Yeah, it could have been booked a lot better. but Zelina though. Thoughts on the match though?
When is Zelina getting back in the ring? I'm just saying, when she getting back in the ring? I need to know. I need to know when that's gonna happen so I can be there and my eyes can be glued to the screen. So announce that like now, like on Twitter. You can announce that on Facebook. You can announce it on MySpace. I don't care. I go back to MySpace just for this. It don't matter. It don't matter. But I thought the match, like I said, was okay. I mean, it was good for what we got, but at the same time, it was like all that build up for that short of a match. Why? It was cool to see Andrade come back. I mean, not that he'd been gone for long, but at the same time, it was just cool that because I didn't know if he was going to come out since she came out by herself. But I liked it though. That kind of gave it a cool little. It kind of switched the roles a little bit, which was cool because we hadn't seen that. I'm surprised they never did a tag team match with those four. That was surprising, but yeah, I'm excited. I was excited for the match. I thought it was decent. Not really enough time given to it for a feud this big, but or for a feud that's been building up. Because like this is kind of like the Andrade and Johnny Gargano for you to a certain degree because they've been kind of 1A to them a little bit. So that's the only thing that sucks to me is they just didn't really give them enough time. I don't think.
Well, and to piggyback on kind of what you said, they did have tag team matches with these four on like house shows. So I don't understand why they didn't just have that on NXT. It doesn't make sense. But after the match, Johnny officially challenges Aleister Black. Black comes out and he says, basically, if you want it, you'll get it next week. And you know, don't get me wrong, I'm definitely excited for this match. To you know, where Johnny's gonna not win the NXT title again, bruh. The only thing I didn't like is, and I was talking to DJ about this earlier before we kind of came on, and I may have said it while we were on air too, but I just felt like this kind of upstaged Candice's win. Like it was basically like, congratulations, babe, you won. By the way, what's more important though is, and I was like, they couldn't just let Candice have this win. They had to kind of upstage her with the whole Johnny versus Aleister Black for the title. I personally didn't like it. I thought it was a little bit disrespectful to Candice and Zelina for I mean, it was a short match, but you know, it was good. It could have been a lot better. But I just didn't like that they did that. That kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, but I am definitely excited for the match next week. I think it's going to be a good match, even though Johnny's not going to win the title. DJ.
Yeah, I have a little trouble with the mute button there, but I agree. I'm excited for the match. I just want to see these two go at it because something I've never seen before. So it should be good. Makes for gives that kind of one of those things we talk about a lot. Gives you something to look forward to for the next show. So that's going to be exciting. I want to see how it builds from here. If Tommaso gets involved, how that goes because we haven't seen Tommaso, which is weird. We didn't see Tommaso tonight, and I'm assuming we'll see him next week. I'm assuming that we'll see him in some form or fashion next week, whether it be he gets involved in this match, which I could see, or something, because I don't think that's over yet, obviously. But yeah, like I'm excited for the match though. Like I said, just now wondering what Tommaso is going to do because obviously he's got to do something. I mean, he's always Johnny title, so he's got to do something.
We all know it's eventually going to turn into a triple threat match with Aleister Black, Johnny, and Tommaso for the title, where Johnny still doesn't win the title.
Then Tommaso gonna win the title, baby.
Let's go. But I'm definitely excited. I think this is a good feud that they're hopefully keep going long enough. It's been a while, but unfortunately because of injury, it was postponed a little bit. But I hope they keep it going long enough that we're kind of entertained with it and feel like we got kind of our money's worth with it. Because yes, we pay $9.99 a month, and we demand all the entertainment we deserve for that $9.99 a month.
We demand that better than Netflix.
Exactly.
Entertainment value.
We pay more.
They changed the slogan. I can't remember what they called it though. What it is now, but it's much better, much better. Not much better than Netflix. That's not the slogan. But it's a much better slogan. I think it's like the best value in entertainment or something. I can't remember.
Oh, sounds like some WWE would say.
I mean, better than Netflix. What? No, or was it just like Netflix? It was just like Netflix. That's what it was.
I love when they used to say that, just like Netflix, and I'm like, no, not even close to anything like what. Who, who watched Netflix and then watched the WWE Network and was like, no, that's the same thing, just like it, just like it. But that was our NXT review for 4/18/18. Definitely excited for next week. We got a couple matches announced for next week that are going to be pretty exciting. Sunday, I think we'll have the very late Impact review. But, we'll get it out there. We will. I'm sure we'll have a discussion coming up because we haven't done. It feels like we haven't done a discussion in a while, and maybe some other stuff. But if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the like button. Go follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast. And we will see you on the flippity dippity. Oh, yeah. Or on the tamper.